Welcome to
Newcomer, stand and declare yourself.
Sire, Guido de la Porte, and I present you with my humblest service.
Ah, Guido de la Porte.
Ah, yes, my lord, if it please you.
We have heard great things of your brother, Mador de la Porte.
Sire, everyone has heard of my brother's fame.
Does your brother Mador come with you?
Alas, sire, I come alone.
This knight has a doleful countenance, my lord.
He has.
I cannot help my long face, sire. Everywhere I go, I disappoint because I'm not my brother. I fight, I suffer, I succor the needy, and still in every place they say to me, Guido de la Porte. Oh. When will Mador come?
Guido, with my king's permission, you have found a friend and kindred spirit here today. For I too have brothers, and my lot is worse than yours, for I have three. Three, all braver, nobler, stronger than myself. Mighty Gawain, fiery Gareth, the dauntless Agravain. I creep like a mouse in their shadows, sir. I feel for this good night, my lord. It is hard for us lads when our brothers excel us in every way.
Except with the tongue, Mordred, you talk too much.
You are welcome to the court. Use your time wisely. You may yet equal your brother. Young Mordred is a gentle knight.
His gaiety and sweetness, the signs of a real holiness.
I think they are. I think they are. Sister, it was a blessed day when you brought young Mordred to my court.
Oh, Lancelot, it's so good to have you back. The court was so dull when you were gone. This adventure has restored your spirits, I think.
Oh, no. My return has restored my spirit.
You remember when we first met?
In your father's orchard.
I was playing with my sisters. Oh, what a stupid lump of girl I felt when this fine night appeared. I thought I'd never seen so fine a man.
And now you know I'm merely one of many.
Not for me. You are my dear friend.
Courtly love. Courtly love. Would you not like a lady to suffer for and to fight dangers for?
Oh, I would not. If I have to suffer and face dangers, I'll do to no cause but my own.
For the king's, of course.
Of course.
I believe this love and suffering of Lancelot's could be made to serve our king's cause, if it were denounced.
If it were denounced by you and me, Mordred, I am.
I say the king should be told.
Told? Told what? What is there to tell, puppy?
That his queen is in love with Lancelot. That they make him a laughing stock before his face and behind his back with their dalliance.
Who laughs at my king? Do you laugh at the king, Agravain?
I say the king should be told with good intent. I would not mock my king. It is our loyal duty, Gawain.
You are a fool. You know nothing.
I'm not a fool. I have seen them together, and I know what I know.
Idiot. Lancelot is a noble knight and the queen's champion. Their love is innocent. The king smiles on it.
But the king has not seen what we have seen. Tell them, Mordred. Tell them what? I think my brother has misunderstood something. Tell me, you were there.
Sir, I tried to explain the code of courtly love as well as my poor wits would let me.
Learn sense from me, Agravain. Not a word. Not one word to the king of this.
Of what, Gawain?
Oh, nothing, sire. Just a family disagreement between brothers beneath your concern.
Yet I would know, Gawain. Nothing that affects my knights is beneath my concern.
No, my lord, it is a foolish thing, and it is over.
I think for some it is not foolish. Speak, Gawain.
Forgive me, sire. I will have no part in this.
Sire.
Then I must ask you, Agravain.
Sire, I fear that the queen has too much love for Lancelot, and that this will bring you shame.
Agravain, you are a young knight. And because of this, I'm minded to forgive you for this slander. I have absolute trust in my queen and in my finest knight.
Sire, my brother's only fault is one of ignorance and youth. We have much to learn.
Then counsel him well, Mordred, and let me hear no more of this.
My lord, I shall.
Peace brings its own problems, boys. No, I would not wish to be at war again. But at least there would not be time for such talk as we have just heard.
My lord, stamp it out. The queen's a good and virtuous lady. And to be slandered like that, if we left in the young Agravain receive justice and quickly...
No, my old friend, the iron fist is not the way. As well you know. What is needed is some new diversion. A challenge to occupy the minds of these young knights.
Agravain was hasty. Far too hasty.
He's too fond of red meat, His blood's too hot.
He must learn to be patient. As I have learned to be patient. I have kept my father's sword ever since I was a little girl. Since the day he was butchered by Uther Pendragon. And I have watched that whelp of Uther's lorded over all Britain these many years. But I have learned to smile, Mordred. To smile. To watch. To wait.
Today, Arthur announced a tournament to be held at Winchester. The Queen does not go to it, and Lancelot has been charged to stay here with her. Let me stay behind, aunt. Secretly watch these lovers so that I can prove their guilt to Arthur.
No, Mordred, I didn't bring you to the court to feed on scraps. Trust me. The wheel of fortune is slow. But you will rise with it. Now go. Attend the king to Winchester.
Lancelot! I beg you, do not speak my name. I seek only a few hours' rest and a favor on the morrow.
My friend, whatever you ask is yours. Here, take this belt. Get you to bed.
Jack! You never saw this night.
No.
What trouble are you in?
No trouble, Vavasor. I wish to ride in secret to the King's tournament of Winchester. Now, my arms and mount are well known to all. If I could leave them here and ride in borrowed arms, I would try not to disgrace them.
Disgrace them? You would honor them. Listen, old friend. My eldest son's away. Take anything you need of his and ride with it tomorrow.
My thanks, Vavasor.
There's no one here but myself and my daughter, and she's safe for bed. No one will know of your visit. Will you eat before you rest?
No. And I'll rise before dawn.
Then let's to bed.
Forgive me, lady. No, believe me, lady, I mean you no harm.
I wanted to see you. My father would not tell me who you were.
You are hurt.
Why are you wearing my brother's armor?
Because I don't want the king to know who I am when I fight today.
The king knows you well.
Well enough, lady.
Then I think you must be a very great knight. Will you not take my brother's sword? I think it shines more brightly.
I wouldn't want to damage it. See, lady, I make a mess of swords.
You must have killed a lot of men.
Too many for a sure hope of salvation.
No. I can tell that you're good. God will save you.
What is your name?
Eleanor. But I like you to call me lady.
Why?
No one else calls me that but you. My brothers call me Ellie and make fun of me.
Brothers are slow to see a sister's beauty, lady. You'll break hearts enough when you come to court. You are hurt.
No, it's not.
How can I make amends?
I joust. Knights wear ladies' favors and fight for them, I've heard.
That's true.
Wear mine, then.
The King's champions stand forth. King Bors of Gauns, champion of King Arthur, sole and rightful ruler over all Britain, who challenges the King's champion. Nemo of Escalot. Then, stranger, defend yourself in friendly fight.
Hold! Nemo of Escalot, you have won this contest. Approach, stranger. Show yourself. And tell us your mistress's name, for you have won her great fame today.
Who is he?
I know not, but he's strong.
He fought like Lancelot.
Lancelot?
No. Aye, very like. Sire,
Gawain,
let me ride after this stranger.
do, Gawain, and bring him to our court.
This is a happy day for me, Sir Gawain. We have few visitors.
And with a daughter of such beauty. Such a lady should be seen abroad, I think.
She's but a young girl yet.
I know a knight who would serve you, lady. Aye, and love you, too.
Then tell him to find another, sir. For I'm happy with my father.
Forgive her, sir. And forgive me, too, for I would not have her say otherwise. She's a merry girl, and I love to have her by my side. But, sir, you haven't said what brought you here. It cannot be my daughter, for you never heard of her before.
Now, that's briefly told. I seek a knight called Lancelot.
You seek him in arms, sir?
Now, he rode this way. Have you seen him?
We see few visitors, Sir Gawain. My lord, excuse me. I must go to see my servant has prepared your chamber right. He's a dull fellow, not used to serving guests.
When I spoke of love, lady, believe me, I was in earnest.
And so was I, sir. So I beg of you, talk of something else, or I will go to my father.
And when you have them all safe, Jack, to the kitchen, quickly. And hide them well. And this.
If I seem rough and awkward, it's because... Eleanor, I never wooed before.
But I beg of you, land elsewhere, because I love another knight.
Another night? Oh, some boy, say, rather. Some young, beardless squire, is it? Lady, you could be loved by a real knight.
I am loved by a real knight. I love a real knight. And a better one than you, I think.
Lady, you do not know me. I don't boast, but I bow to no man but the king himself. Or perhaps you've seen some brave knight at a distance and fancied that you love him.
Oh, indeed, sir, for he starts me all my favorite Winchester.
Where is he? I will know.
You have a grievous wound, sir. But please God you will not die of it. I found you in the woods and brought you back to myself. Herbs grow in the woods that are specifics for festering wounds. You wear the arms of Escalon, but you're not Escalon's king. Were you on your way there? Then I'll send to the Vavassor that you're safe with me.
Declares if your mind will swear, your majesty take care. I play a crafty game.
Forgive me, Mordred. I'm weary of this game.
My lord! My lord! Sir Gawain has returned to court!
Now, Gawain, what news?
First, my lord, a word of comfort to the noble boors. The unknown knight of Escalot, who conquered you, was indeed your own cousin, Lancelot. So you need feel no shame, my friend.
Some relief indeed.
But where is he now? Why has he not returned?
My lord, perhaps he fears your anger.
My anger?
So he disobeyed you in going to the joust and leaving me, though he had my free consent.
I'm not angry with him. This was disobedience in a good and merry cause, to conquer as a stranger. Gawain, go back to him. Tell him his king longs to embrace him.
I would, sire, if I could. I could not find him. But I found the maiden whom he loves, whose favor he wore at Winchester.
What maiden is this?
Eleanor, the daughter of the Vavassor of Escalot. A low-born virgin, but a maiden of great virtue and beauty. I think she keeps him in some place of hiding.
Gawain, I would know the truth of this myself. I'll ride with you to Escalot. Talk to this maiden.
How is the queen?
Partly recovered, but still very low in spirit.
I have a fancy that might tempt her. See?
Peaches? But they're out of season, are they real?
Real enough, Aggravated. But curious as well. If you eat one, even if you're the wisest man in Christendom, you'll act like a fool.
Strange fruit indeed, Aunt. Tell me, what would happen if Agravain were to eat one?
Peace. Aggravated. To whom would you give this? Think now.
Why, to Guinevere. Well, then she would confess her love for Lancelot and bring shame upon herself. And Arthur would see that I was in the right.
Then take the finest and go to it, Aggravain. But let her not know where or from whom it came.
In matters of war, my brother Gawain's word weighs heavier than any man's.
In matters of the heart, why, I think he prefers his mare to any maid he's ever seen. I expect to see him any day now trotting with her to the altar.
Here's a pretty thing. And a wonder, too. How did it come here?
Do not know, my lady.
No, nor I.
Nor I.
Then who shall taste it?
My lady, I think it is a thing fit only for a queen.
You speak well, Mordred, as always. And yet, because I am happy in the certain hope of my lord's return, I think I would bestow it upon someone. Mordred.
Oh, my lady, I am not worthy.
No, I think perhaps you're not. For you have mocked your noble brother. Then, Bor, will this revive the fallen champion?
I wish it would, my lady.
No, I have it. Guido de la Porte. Yes. Oh, Guido of the long face. You who have never been first in enmity. Oh, Guido, how I have longed to see you smile. Now I shall make you first of all assembled here.
My lady, I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Taste and smile.
Smile, Guido.
Huh? I'm poisoned. My brother, revenge is wrong.
My lady, why? Why have you poisoned this poor knight?
This is WNET 13 Newark, where if you're wise, you'll stay with us for Wild America's Focus on Owls, next at 7:30.